Hello, Aries. How interesting. So I'm filming this on the 1st of November, so 11/1, and the clock on my camera says it's 11:11. And we're actually kind of doing a different reading this week because while this reading is for the entire week of November 8th, we're going to look at the 11:11 portal. So we're going to look at a couple of different things, and I will kind of explain those as I get the cards out here. As I'm noticing I have stuff all over my desk from burning Palo Santo. So we're going to look at what you're manifesting right now, and you may or may not be aware of it. So we're going to look at that. Then we're going to look at something that you need to be aware of. And then we're going to look at what your guides want you to know or be aware of. So it's kind of like a reading for the 11:11 portal, which is all about accelerated manifestation and ascension. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do a little bit different of a reading this week. Rather than looking at past, present, and future, or what's been going on with you, this reading will be all about, kind of making you aware of what you might not realize that you're manifesting. Or for some, it'll be confirmation of what you want to manifest might come through. So you might already know that you're working on this, trying to create this thing in your life. But this is just to give you a little bit more guidance around that 11:11 portal. So we'll see how this goes. Let me know down in the comments below if you found this reading to be helpful or interesting, or if you didn't like it, whatever. Definitely leave me a comment and a like and a subscribe, please. I appreciate all your energy you give the channel. And let's see what's going on for Aries for the week of November 8th. All right. So we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. The Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So there's that manifestation card there, that Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So could certainly be moving on from something, or certainly manifesting something where you are moving past and into something a little bit more calm. We'll have to see how this Six of Swords comes through in your reading. So we're going to get right into it. Now, again, it may or may not resonate at this time, as this reading is more I guess the intention that I have behind this is to kind of guide you as you move into this week. So we have in the first position, which is what you're manifesting right now, whether you're aware of it or not, we have the Breathe card in reverse. So what this card talks about when it's in the reverse is kind of almost like avoidance of something here. Like sitting back waiting for something to happen, I want to say. It's like taking too much of a back seat role on something here. And we have the Three of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's some kind of perhaps even love situation here with the Three of Cups and Page of Cups. Or it could also be friendship here. But I do feel like there's perhaps something that you're not noticing with regards to the energy you're putting into a relationship, a friendship, perhaps even dating. I do get that for some of you, some are wanting to kind of get out there and find love, but the effort, the real effort isn't quite there with this Breathe card in the reverse. So we're going to try and get some more detail here, see if we can narrow this down. And the whole point of this is not to point fingers at you and say you're doing something wrong. The whole point of this first row is to bring you to an awareness of what it is that you're manifesting, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, so that leading into this week, you can change things up so that you can have the outcome that you actually desire here, right? I hope that makes sense. So I think I'm going to use this deck to clarify. So let's see what might be going on for Aries and what you are manifesting right at this moment and may continue to manifest if you keep doing what you're doing. So like I said, that could be something you want, it could be something you don't want. So let's see what's going on here. What do we have? The Three of Cups. We have the Fool. And the Two of Swords. So it does feel like for some of you, you may not realize that you are maybe holding back on a new beginning here. It could even be a reunion with someone with that Three of Cups. We have some water, air, and Aries energy there. That certainly could be you, Aries, unless you're dealing with another Aries. Could also be some Aquarius energy that I pick up from off that Fool card. Let's see, with the Page of Cups, we have the Four of Swords. Could be resisting some offers here. Yeah, look at that, with the Seven of Wands. So it does feel like there's some kind of resistance here to perhaps offers that are coming into you with that Page of Cups. It could be an apology that someone is trying to offer, and you've kind of got your guard up here against it. It does look like if that is the case, their intention is to heal things with you, with that Four of Swords. With the Six of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So it could certainly be, it does feel like someone here is trying to bring some balance back into this dynamic. Somebody that could be trying to reunite with you, and you just are not wanting to see that happen for some reason, so that's something to look at. But this could be someone that rejected you, or that you have left feeling rejected and left out in the cold. But there's definitely a lot of guarded energy here. And I do feel like that is coming from you, Aries. Really quickly, I'm going to look at that card and give you some more detail on what it talks about in the reverse, because it is in the protection message or position with it being reversed. It says, inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air, walk in nature. Get some exercise, move out of your head and into your body and breathe deeply. Each breath is precious. And so what I do feel like from that is there's just resistance going on here. And I do feel like the potential, if this continues, is a lack of balance, right? Or even feeling rejected. It could be that if you resist this apology, this new beginning here, that is coming in with that Three of Cups and this Page of Cups, it may actually end up resulting in a rejection that you didn't see coming. Like you might actually be the one that ends up feeling rejected. And I think it will be because there's been this resistance against this apology. Maybe not speaking too much to this person. You might even be blocking them on your phone or on social media. And by doing so, I do feel like you're kind of creating your own lack of balance here, because it does look like they want to try and heal something with you here. Now, of course, you make your own choices and do what you got to do here, because it does look like you've got your guard up for a reason, right? This wounded warrior here and the Seven of Wands being in the warrior stance, you've definitely been injured as a result of something this person has said or done, right? But I don't know that it's going to turn out in the way that you hope, if this is how you proceed, if that makes sense. So in the second position here, this is something that you should be aware of coming into the week of November 8th, and it's the uncharted sea. So you're definitely kind of taking a trip into uncharted territory here. Could certainly be focused on your emotional world. You can see that this boat is in the ocean, and there's a little compass down here. And so it could just be that you're feeling more guided by your intuition rather than your thoughts here. So we're going to see how that might come into play. We have the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles here. And with the Queen of Cups being your center card, it's definitely that intuitive nature that is trying to guide you here. So it could be that your intuition is kind of shouting at you, trying to get your attention at this time. And it looks like it's wanting you to collaborate with someone. We have that Three of Pentacles there. But you're kind of in this more independent energy here, Aries, with this Nine of Pentacles. You know, willing and able to do things on your own, not really asking others for help. And that could be as a result of not wanting to get hurt, right? So let's see if we can get some more details on what's going on here. So it does seem like it could be a bit out of your realm or out of your comfort zone to kind of drop down into those emotions with that Queen of Cups. Where do we have the Three of Pentacles? We have the Devil and Judgment. So there could very well be someone from your past here, some sort of, it could even be a boss. So this does not have to be a relationship here, but there's almost like this thing that's coming back up or trying to come back in here that is trying to have a replay with you. It's almost like getting right back on that karmic loop with something. And I do feel like perhaps your intuition is speaking up about this. Now this could be someone you work with, someone you have tried to collaborate with in the past. This could be a partner. This could even be this person that had been trying to come back in with this apology. We have some Scorpio Capricorn showing up here. Cancer, Pisces, some Virgo. Where do we have the Queen of Cups? And your intuition is asking you to walk away from it. So in this first position on what you're manifesting right now, it may be a positive thing that you're kind of blocking communication and not wanting to collaborate with this person or talk with them or even receive their apology here. Because it could be that they're trying to come back in, and what you need to be aware of is that it's a toxic cycle, right? So we're getting a little bit more of the picture here. Yeah. You're being guided by your intuition to cut this person out and decide to move on without them. With the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups and the Justice card. So it does look like if you decide to kind of stay in that independent energy and follow that intuition and not go back into this cycle, I do think that things will come back into balance for you in the form of a new love offer from someone else. Now that could be also just a very emotionally overflowing offer that is coming in. I'm going to just move this over here. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I want to give us a little extra space because I'm using these bigger cards to clarify. All right. Your guided message. So message from your guides for this week, for this portal, is the color yellow. It says joy and happiness. So you're certainly being guided to follow your joy, follow your bliss, follow what makes you feel good, what kind of brings that brighter, happier part of you out. With that bee there, the bee can also represent kind of working with and collaborating with others. But I think what's interesting is we kind of had that card already come up with that Three of Pentacles. And I think what it's maybe trying to say here is that, you know, collaborate with people that, you know, enhance your joy and happiness rather than kind of tie you into these karmic cycles here. Now with that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Coins. So with the Two of Wands here, we definitely have a choice moving forward. You can kind of see in this depiction of the Two of Wands, this person has two faces. So you have the ability to make a choice here. In one hand, he's got a wand. So perhaps something you're passionate about. There's a deep, fiery drive for something. And then in the other hand, he's holding this giant key, right? So let's see if we can get some more here. Definitely some abundance in the future, or I suppose I should say in the future, but this is kind of what is being manifested if you follow this guidance, right? So what do we have? The Ten of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, so some Pisces energy coming in there. There's that intuitive aspect again, and then again with the Nine of Pentacles. So I think on some level you intuitively recognize that your best abundance at this time is to follow your intuition. You can see that she keeps more for herself and has these three pentacles ready to give away, right? Whereas like with the Six of Pentacles, now this card doesn't show it as well in this depiction, but it's kind of like picking and choosing what your energy goes to. But often it's like kind of almost like a 50-50 energy there. So I think you're really kind of being guided here to be a little bit selfish, and not in a bad way, to kind of conserve your own energy and happiness. Because I think ultimately it will lead to this 10 of Pentacles for you. Especially if you are able to collaborate with those that contribute to that joy rather than kind of pull you into something toxic. With the Two of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, so you can either decide to reunite, because we had the Three of Cups here in the past, and it's that decision that you didn't really want to make here with the Two of Swords. You can see she's blindfolded. Let's see what else we get here. Or heal and kind of, I don't know, I get kind of heal and move forward really with that. Kind of integrate the lessons that you've already learned here. Definitely some healing there. Some Sagittarius showing up there. With the Page of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, some Leo, and the Tower. So you could certainly be getting kind of a shocking message come in here, some sort of manifestation, maybe even unexpectedly here. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. And the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But that Ace of Cups is in that same row. Why do we have the Tower? I think too, what I'm picking up from that in this particular row, this guidance from your guides, angels and guides, however you want to think of that, is that you might be surprised at how powerful you are on your own here. Yeah, new perspective. You're going to see just how strong you are by manifesting this for yourself, should you choose to walk away from this potential reunion that's being offered to you, this apology, this person that's come in that kind of wants another try here. If your intuition is shouting at you, say, hey, this is toxic, it's time to move on, I think you're going to surprise yourself in just how strong you can be on your own here, and how much joy and happiness will come in as a result of that. Wow, pretty intense, but it looks really good. So clearly the Six of Swords sitting at the bottom of the deck is, overall message is move on. It's okay to go into that uncharted territory. Because ultimately your intuition is guiding you. So I hope you found that helpful, Aries. And this week the eclipse bonus videos will be coming out, so keep an eye out for that. And I will see you next week for I believe it'll be the mid-month reading, and we'll see what's going on there. Bye.